Missed the trade. Missed it. Alright guys, sorry. Unfortunately, I missed the trade. I hope you got it while you were waiting for me. Did you get it? It's set up perfectly. Oh, unreal. Typical guys, typical. Um, oops. Let me just have a right, let's see what else we can do. So look, last Simon, you were done today, mate. You were done. You didn't need to take another trade. Um, to be fair, there was another trade that I took earlier. I got a break even. So I am up for the day now. I took the longs again on here. This one here. I took this long earlier. And then you see here, you got your 1 hour resistance. Candle closed above. This one closed back below. It wicked up. I sold the low, and that one came as a break even. So there was no profit on that one. I we've got no news today, so I can't really see. I think if we break the low here, we're going to run down into 308. So let's just have a look. What's that? 15th open cutoff. Let's do. So I'm gonna look to sell the low of the 15-minute candle. 1 second, let's get you on the right. Hold on. I'm just placing the trade. Let's change TV. There we go. All right, auto break even. Let's activate that. And oh, hold on a second. That was I got gapped terribly. So uh, so auto break even. Oh. So we just got an 8 pip break even. Okay, so let's just and I will take. There we go. I'm going to take it. There we go. Done. Decent day. That was it. Got 15 pips. Closed it off. We'll see if there's anyone get that, guys. Nice 15 pips. uh, so did you get it, guys? Let me know if you got that nice little quick trade. Yeah, nice one. Right, what I'm going to wait for, we'll go back to trading view so we can watch for the analysis. So we're getting the move as price is coming down into this major support area. We've also got COMEX opening in 12 minutes. So we'll Um, so I reckon we might see buys above 32.15. Okay, so yeah, we're getting the setup, I reckon. So let's see how this candle closes. If this candle closes bullish, next candle pops down, we're buying. So let's get ready. Let's go back to the chart, and this will be my last trade of the day. So we're gonna get ready. It may just go without us, but if it does, it does. And if it gives us the trade, then lovely jubbly, we'll take it. Just wait for the candle to close. And if it means we miss it, we miss it. Who have we got in here today? Uh, Loss made back as well. There you go, Simon. See, it was worth coming in just to get those pips. 1 second, guys. I just have to go onto mute very quickly. No, that one. Bear- Okay, there we go, guys. I'm back. 9 minutes. 9 minutes, and this could potentially round off what has been an interesting day because, as you can see, guys, for those of you that are new to the live stream, you'll probably think, why am I trading at this lot size? I've just started working with a new copy service, and this is what I've been told to trade at. So, yep, I'm trading at 0.01 for the first time in probably 15 years. But it's definitely brought a new way of thinking to the charts. So guys, what I'm going to say to you is if you trade at 0.01 and you can make money at 0.01 and one position, you're doing super well because there's no flexibility in terms of trade management. You can't scale out, you can't de-risk. Um, but yeah, it's definitely added a new dimension, that's for sure. When you know there's a few hundred people copying, definitely adds another different dimension to the way you think about securing profits. So this is looking really good for longs, guys. Um, I just want to have a. I'm got to wait for the 15 to close. Can you look at the loss I had on NASDAQ, please? Yeah, it'll stop me from looking at this chart for the next 5 minutes. Have you sent it in the group? Um, if you send your Yeah, just send it in the group, mate. Send a picture of the trade, please, and then I'll pull it up, and then everyone can see. Cheers, mate. All right. How's everyone else doing, guys? Has it been a good morning? A fantastic morning? A terrible morning? Mm. Links sent in Telegram. Okay, here we go. Right, let's have a look. So let's bring it down here. Okay, so let's have a look. There was no news, right? Uh, what time frame is it? 30-minute. It's still pre-open. I'm just very bullish indexes at the minute, right? So I'd be very scared if I'm going to trade a false break. Um, I'd want it to be a significant level. I'd also potentially want it to be from a support area. So looking for price to come down to support and then false break to the upside. Oh, I'm showing the wrong chart. Hold on. Okay, so this is the false break that Simon was looking at. Like I said, I'm very bullish indexes at the minute after what's going on with trade talks between US, China, what's happening with Middle East, etc., Saudi, new big trade deals being done. So I'm very bullish indexes. Um, so if I'm looking for a false break, ideally I'm looking for the market to break support and then pull back above support and trade it in that direction. One 30-minute candle right now, um, coming from, so in theory, if you look at this, Simon, I'm just going to move that a second. If you look at this here, you could say you had a little false break here, but then it's come down to support, um, and then gone again. So I'd be looking at buys above that 30-minute bearish candle. That'd be my preference, um, if I was going to trade anything. Does that make sense? No worries, buddy. So let's see what happens over here on this 15-minute candle. We need a bullish close. We've got plenty of clear space to trade into. We've got 4 minutes left, um, for the candle to close bullish or to close bearish. And then we go again. Uh, 3 minutes. Now, yeah, it's been a good day. Now, what I'm potentially going to do here is something slight bit different because not achieved the daily target yet, but we're very close for the copiers. Um, if we get to, I'm going to let it get to break even, then I'm going to try and trail it as much as I can, to get as much bang for the buck out of this one position. What I don't want it to do is hand any profits back. So we've got 1 minute 40 seconds. We need a bullish close. If we get it, I'll just wait for a wick down. May not get a wick down with it being COMEX open. Um, Probably just see a little bit of a spring. Uh, what have we got? 1 minute 15 seconds. Right, let's change. Let's go back to what we're going to trade. Good afternoon, global markets. How are we? Are we well? Yeah, we just took a sneaky quick 15 pips out of gold on the way down because I did miss the first entry, um, as I was trying to get back in time. So getting ready. Any close like this, we've got 45 seconds. Let me just have a look at the high. What's the high? 1704, 34, that's fine. Spread in a bit. 30 seconds. Five seconds. I'm going to place this. I'm just going to wait. I'd like to see if it can go down a little bit first. Right, what are we in now? That's nearly 1 minute 30 seconds. Another little push lower. Until we see an opposite and a pullback candlestick in 15. I'm happy with that like close that's there at the minute. Um, I just want to see the market. I just want to see this current candle just not test the lows, but just push a little bit lower into that lower wick. And if it does, I'm going to place the buy order where you see the yellow line. I want to see it just come down into this little area. Yeah, I think we sod it. We're going auto break even. Let's just push this to 9 pips. What's the? We're not there yet. What's that? Okay. So auto break even's in place. We're 3 pips above the high of this candle, so spreading a little bit. Ideally, we're going to see it pull back down. Not too much, but if it takes out the lows, that's fine. But it's got to close somewhere like it is right now. If it takes out the lows, which my yeah, but mate, there's the number of accounts that are on the back of this is insane. So it's not £6. There's over 330 accounts copying this right now. So it may look small, but on the back end, it's monstrous. Yeah, and that's why right now trading with one position's really challenging me because, like I said, you can't scale out. So for the next couple of weeks, we're just one position. and then scale out. And then we'll scale out in a couple of weeks once built some uh, built some profit in the can for everyone. So who've we got in today? Any new watchers? Look, yes, I've put my stop all the exit all the way up here. I won't get there because as it comes, it may just hit auto break even and then pull back down, stop me out. But as it moves up, I will trail the stop, and we'll look to try and lock in as much profit as possible should it continue higher. Let me know if you're new to the live stream, guys. Any new people on here, be nice for you to shout out and just say hello. Let me know where you're from, and then I can start running through the thought process as to why we've taken this trade. And I'll also go why we took the first trade if you missed the first one. So who's in today? Let me know. So as I said, we've got this 15-minute candle that's closed. Doji, we've had a week. Hey Anna, how you doing, darling? We're at, in fact, I'll show you on the other chart. Oh, this one's nowhere near. And then as it comes close to triggering, I'll let you know. And we'll revert back to MetaTrader. So look, we've come into a key structural point. Obviously, the market sentiment today is bearish. Hence, most of our trades have been to the downside. From a technical charting stance, I don't know. Let's have a look at this. Just want to see. And there it looks like we've taken out those lows. This chart is delayed for some reason, but it doesn't matter. I don't mind it being taken out. I just want to see where it ends up. Yeah, so look, we've got a measured move that's coming into that structure point. Um, the fact that this market's taken out the lows, let's just come across, have a look further. We're just coming, we're just testing daily lows, 4-hour structure here, as you can see. So I don't mind it taking it out. We'll just reassess when price gets to those. All we've done is we've broken through here and we're testing this one. I wouldn't want to short into these areas, but I wouldn't mind buying from them. This is great price points to be buying from. The sell side, I just ignore for the time being. This can go, and I'm gonna leave the buy stop in for now because if it gets triggered, it's a huge shift in sentiment. The likelihood of it getting triggered is very, very low. But what I'll be looking for here is similar sort of thing. Waiting for a bullish candle to form, wait for a wick down, then look to buy the highs. I'm not interested in selling down here. Okay, I'm not interested in selling down here. We're too close to structure points. The way I see this right now is we're probably taking out these lows to then potentially trigger buys. So trapping sell traders on the wrong side of the market. So breakout sell traders getting caught here. Um, so that's what I see anyway. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. And anyone that says they know it's going to be a false break, well, that's that's bollocks. You've no idea. You can only know after the event. I'm just saying I don't want to trade here short on the basis that if we look what's happened, yes, the market's come down, it spikes low, takes out stops and goes, takes out stops and goes, comes down again, looks like it's taken out stops again. Now, whether it continues lower or whether it reverses, time will tell. But we're gonna look for opportunities long. That's what we're gonna look for. Well, that's what I'm gonna look for. Who else we got in here? So we've got Simon, Vic. Is Tiff in today? We've got global markets. We've got Anna. Who else? There's a lot of you keeping quiet on the in the background. No worries. Gandalf, how you doing, buddy? Are you well? So guys, just from next week, I will be offering the remaining places of a 2-day course um, to the general public. It's going to be the weekend of the 28th and 29th of June. Members are already starting to take up the initial seats that are on offer, but members have until Sunday to acquire the reservations first, and then after that, it'll come down to first come, first served. Okay, so 28th, 29th of June, I'm going to be hosting a day trading course. So it's a Saturday and a Sunday, and it's going to be in Earl's Court. Will be 2 full days. I'll Yeah, we're going to have yes, 2 full days. Will be for beginners, and we will make sure that anyone that starts, even if you have no knowledge, will be able to understand what is happening. I'll guide you through the process. I'll guide you through the simple strategies that I run. Um, um, you know, the art of trading is to keep it as simple as possible, um, because it is the most difficult thing is following a system and listening to your uh, ignoring your subconscious, because your subconscious is going to play mind tricks with you. Literally, you're going to be, oh, FOMO, I need to take it now. I need to do this. I need to do that. Whereas if you've got a checklist and you've got something simple, so look, let's put the checklist in now. What type of trade am I saying we're looking for here, guys? What type of trade am I saying we're looking for? Thanks, Gandalf. Thanks, Simon. Yeah, so it's either going to be a range trade or a false break, right? So it's either going to be a range or a false break. So first thing we want to do is, so look, be a false break on the basis that you're probably going to see maybe a close below there or a range trade depending on how it closes. So let's say we go, right, text, go to our favorites, setups. Let's just put our setups in there. So there we go. We can decide what type of setup we're going to be looking for. Once we've decided what type of setup we're going to be looking for, we then want to look at what do we need to see happen. So come over, let's go to our false break. Typical is, I've not put this one in yet. So we'll do, let's put it in. So false break long. Okay, so guys, what's first thing you want to look for? What's the first thing you want to look for? Come on, guys. First thing we look for a false break long. Hmm, the first thing we need to see happen if we're going to trade a false break. Anyone want to offer something different? Come on, guys. False break long. What's the first thing we need to see? Your keyboard's not working? Can you not hear what I'm saying? Thank you, Anna. So break and close below support. Okay. Number two. What's next? Hey, Tiff, how are you, darling? What's the next thing we need to see? If this is going to be a false break and it's going to be a buy setup, first thing has happened. Okay, so we've broke and closed below support. No, we don't want to see a candle wick up. Now, ooh, we are running. All right, let's cancel those long orders right now. Thank you, Gandalf. Yes. Right, so look, we're testing these out. Now look, it's coming to. Now, if we break through here, we're gonna drop. But let's get rid of this now. So I'm just gonna come back here. I want to have a look at something. Yeah, perfect. Oh, well, this is a little bit more extended than I was anticipating, but we'll see. So yeah, if we're looking for false break longs, we want to see a break and close support. The next thing we want to see is the next candle close above cl where have I put it? Next candle to close above support level. So we've gone from closing below to the next candle closing back above. What's the next thing we want to see? So you've had a bearish candle close below. Next candle will be a bullish candle close above. Um, Not necessarily a retest, but you're thinking, yeah, you can look for clear space next. So yeah, next candle to wick down. So that's in. Then number four, yes, clear space to the left. No small bodies slash wicks. Right, anything else, guys? What's next? I tell you what, I'm going to do something a little bit different here. I'm actually going to do a flip on the 15-minute chart. If it breaks its own high, I am going to do a flip just because of where it's come into. Anna, YouTube. What? Sorry, wrong chat. I'm not going to do a flip, guys. I'm not going to do a flip. I'm going to wait for a bullish candle close. So number five, clear space. Simon, buy stop in above bullish candle high. Exactly. So that's the rules. Buy stop above bullish candle high. You can plus, you put plus spread if you can't remember that, if you keep forgetting to do the things. So that's it. That's what we're looking for. So as soon as it happens, yeah, follow the process and the prize will follow, guys. Follow the process and the prize will follow. Um, so we're going to wait. We've got 11 minutes for this candle to close. So if you had a good morning, guys, how's the morning been? How many trades have we taken? So I've done too many trades today. Too many. And the reason for that is I started off with two bloody losses. Um, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 13 trades, right? But 1, 2, 3, 4 of those were when the first position was gone to break even. I've bought the high of the next candle. Um, because obviously I can't use multiple positions. The only way I can use multiple positions is by adding in on the next time frame. 2 wins, 1 loss, up for the day. Perfect. That's a great day. That's a great day. Anyone else who's up for today? Roger Harding, are you in here today? You smashed out a grand this morning. Is Liam in today? Is Frankie? Anna, you must be up for today, surely. Um, who else is? I'm not sure who else is in. If you're new to the channel, guys, just let me know. It'd be nice to know who's in here. Um, we've had a fantastic time with results and members recently. So I just want people to realize that, if you are new to trading, you don't, there's a lot of misconceptions out there about what you do and don't need to do. Instagram, social media is a bit of a minefield. You're going to see all sorts of weird and wonderful, wacky things out there that's going to try and tell you telephone numbers. I mean, look, I'm, as you can see here right now, I'm trading live in front of you, 0.01 lots. I'm not trying to show you massive returns, etc. Um, this is harder actually trading at 0.01 than trading at normal lot sizes. Trading, the biggest thing you're going to have to overcome is once you've learned how to read candles and price action. I mean, the simplest way to think about candles and price action, guys, is there's only 4 things a candle can do. Once you've understood this, then the next sort of goes hand in hand. So let me just find a drawing tool. So if this is your first candle, the next candle can do this, this, that, or this. Okay, so gold is just going to go free fall. Um, right, so let's have a look. So if this is, I'm just going to write in it. So this is candle 1, candle 2, candle 3, candle 4, candle 5. Right. Candle 2. Tell me something different about candle 2 to candle 1. What's happened? Okay, but what's happened? That's not going to explain it to anyone that's new that's here. You're right, Gandalf, but what higher high and higher low? Well, we don't know it's a bullish trend. So you jump in the gun there. So it's got a higher high and a higher low in relation to the previous candle. So if this is the high, this is candle 2 has a higher high. If this is the low, candle 2 has a higher low. So uh, uh, don't say it's gapped because this is just illustration. I can't just draw the wicks and make it all nice and fancy. This is just, imagine this is the high and this is the low. So what about candle 2 to candle 3? What's happened? Yep, buyers were in control because we've got a higher high and a higher low. Obviously, don't there's no colors involved here because I can't do it right now. It's a down range. Yes, it has a lower low and a lower high. So yeah, the next candle has a lower high. So candle 3 has a lower high than candle 2, and it has a lower low. So this is what we call an up range. So up range, down range, and gold's still going. Interesting because nothing's happening with indexes. So what do you think is the difference with number 4? What's number 4 done in relation to number 3? Okay, so we've taken out that low now by decent number of pips. All right, let's see what it does. 193, so 60 pips. So number 4, outside candle broken the high and the low. Uh, number 4 is the low. No, so number 4 has a higher high and a lower low. And this is what we call an outside candle. Okay, number 5, what's happened? Inside candle, exactly. It has a lower high and a higher low. So if you look at each candle, you look at their respective high and lows in relation to the previous candle. Right, so inside. Now, nothing else can happen. Nothing else can happen. Option 2, uprange candle. Option 3, downrange candle. Option 4, outside candle. And option 5, an inside candle. That is the only 4 things the market can do. It can't do anything else other than those 4 things. The only other variable to that is how the candle closes, whether it closes bullish, whether it closes bearish, whether it's an indecision candle. That's the only thing that can change. Okay? So, if the market is trending up, if there's a strong trend, which one of these candles do you expect to see the most of? Up range, down range, outside, or inside? Okay. Strong trend to the downside. What do you expect to see the most of? Down range, inside. So in theory, you could look to sell the low of this 15-minute candle now. There's no support underneath it, so you could literally just sell the low of that 15-minute candle right now, and I'm very tempted to do it. The only thing that's stopping me is the fact that I'm up for the day, and you're right, I'm not going to do it. But in theory, if we break this low, that's where we're going, lower. I'm not going to do it because I'm 80% to target. If we had rotation higher, then yeah, I would look at it. But as you can see, guys, they're the only 4 things that candles can do. So look, this market's moving strong to the downside. Look what candles we have in place. Downrange, 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 downrange. Probability that's going to follow is a downrange. When will we see a pause in sellers or a retracement is when the market gives us an inside candle, or it'd be very unlikely we're going to get an up range candle where we are right now. But you might get the first thing that you'll probably see will be an inside candle. The next variable will be something like this, where it's a downrange candle, but it's a doji close. So in theory, you're only going to start looking at buys when price comes to, there you go, look, we've broken the lows. Would you have got your 10 pips? You would have now, I'm sure. 34 pips. There you go. Easy pickings. Did anyone take that? The only reason I didn't take it is purely because Peter Cole, TP1, lovely. Should be like TP2 and more. Literally, Peter Cole, I hope you got like 20 odd pips unless you got gapped a little bit or slipped a little bit. Because it is a little bit volatile out there. But this is just using simple things. So, in terms of entry techniques, things that we use, just think of a bow and arrow, think of a gun, think of an elastic band. Anything to project forward, we usually have to pull it back. If you remember, I don't know if you were a kid when you were a kid, if you had those cars that you used to pull it back and it like turn the motor in the wheels, and then you let go of it and it'd shoot forward. So that's the way that I look at charts. Um, if you look at each one of these, they've all pulled back before they've broken the low, pulled back before 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 broken the low. At some point, it's going to come to an end. You don't know when that is, and that's why the further it gets away from your starting point, i.e. here, the lower the chance of probability of success. So does that make sense, guys? So right now, look, what are you favoring for gold? Are you favoring longs or shorts? Longs or shorts, guys? Okay, so look, shorts are definitely the things to favor now. Not just because we've moved $67 on the day, but because we've broken all structure points. Now the question is, do we close below them today? If we close below them today, that's going to lead to beautiful opportunities tomorrow. So all we're going to look for BPC trades. So look, I look at this, I can see clear structure. Things I'll be going is right. I want to see price rotate higher. I want to see it rotate higher. So that means we're going to look for BPC trades. What would it look like? So we just go, right, let's go to our text. Let's go. We want to see BPC shorts. Okay, what we're going to look for? We want to see a downtrend. Breakout has already happened. Yeah, breakout's happened. Minimum two candle pullback in an up range. So we want to see two bullish candles or two up range candles. Then we want to see a bearish candle close. Then we want to see clear space to the left hand side, no traffic, so no small bodies, no wicks. Then the next candle to wick up, and then place the sell stop below the low. So again, very, very simple. We've got everything mapped out now. We know what we want to see tomorrow. I'm not going to see it today. I think I'll probably call it a day now. Maybe the trade that you could look for will be if you don't want to trade contrarian, 4 o'clock London fix could see a bit of a rally and then wait for the BPC, wait for the seller candles to come back in after a pop higher, and then we trade the move lower. Okay. Yeah, I think that's about it. Anyone got any questions today? So the trade that I missed before we got here, guys, was this one here. Hourly close below, pull back up, sell the lows. That was just easy pickings. And we managed to get some of the move that was down here. We took 15 pips in here. I didn't want to hold it through this level. Gold lower support. What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, Shayas. Uh, after hourly close, would you expect wick fill on the left? I would have expected it to come down here at least, because that's where we traded it to, just shy of here. We took Shais, what I'm not sure what you want me to what the question is. Do you want me to show you something or are you okay? Right. I'm I'm gonna be done for today, guys. It looks, when you see these moves, if you're not in it from the beginning or if you can't scale out, like for me, I can't scale out because the accounts that I'm trading at the minute don't permit it. So when you get to structure point, I'm not holding on and hoping that it gets through. Yeah, I'm just going to close it and go, do you know what? The analysis was right. So be it. So, guys, before we shut up shop for today, just let me know how your day's gone. How many pips have you banked today? What did you learn from today? Did you make any mistakes today? What was your biggest learning curve today? Let's see what Shias just post a chart. Let's have a look. Oh, lovely Shias. Is that 200? Yeah, lovely. Look at that. Well done, mate. Great trading. Members are having some superb results. Shias, did you have a look and get your course booked? Because I've had two more seats get taken today. Peter Cole hit daily target after a few losses early doors. Well done, Peter Cole. That's what I like to hear. Well done. Nice, nice profits there, guys. Really well done. Yeah, I know it's been a relatively quick session, just the hour today, but I don't really want to stick around for a trade that I'm not going to take. I'm going to set an alert up here, say 3,200. If price rallies back up to here, I'll look for BPC and I'll let you all know, especially, well, I'll let all members know in the members chat. Uh, BPC sell zone. There we go. Add alerts done. So on that note, guys, I'm going to wish you all farewell tonight. Have a fantastic evening. Some amazing results from all my members. So well done, guys. We took 15 pips out of the market today on the live stream. Could have been a lot more. This is the one, but like I said to you earlier, we traded this here. We sold there, came down into support. Um, there's no point being greedy. You're not going to get all the move. You're not going to get. Don't be greedy. If you see the profit, if you get the pips, bank it, come back. There'll always be another opportunity. And especially if you can't scale out, just take the money. So on that note, guys, superb day. Well done. Take care, and I'll see members at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Um, I will be up from about 5, so I'll be posting charts early for you to potentially get on. Thanks, Anna. Thanks, Tiff. Peter Cole, Shias, Gandalf, Frankie, Simon, Mr. Cropley. Who else are we missing? Anyone that's new that hasn't spoken or messaged in there, thanks for joining. Do appreciate you coming in. One last favor, guys, before you do go, please, if you can, just take 2 minutes of your time to put a comment afterwards after the video is finished. Give it a like and give it a share. Um, I'd really appreciate that. Thanks so much. Bye, 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 bye. Bye.